All right. So my name is Samantha Hege. So today we are starting a grade 9 computer science Cambridge. I think Himesh is with me. Okay, I will share my desktop. What is your good name, Puta? Himesh, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Himesh, is this the book you are doing? Am I right?
Yes, sir. It's the book.
Okay, great. Okay, so Himesh, what do you want to discuss? I think we will have our classes, right? Definitely, but I think your mom say that you have some exam these following days.
Yeah,
So
sir.
you want to discuss pseudocode and all, right? Flowchart.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we directly jump to the so what we can do, we will no you know no we will do the some exercises, right, directly. Then I think you will be then from that I will be teaching you about uh, flow chart and the pseudocode. I think that would be better, right? Puta, what is your school?
Royal Institute, sir.
Okay, great. Right, it's a good school, right? Right, okay. So I will give the brief about the, I think you can see my board, am I right?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so flow chart and the pseudocode, right? Pseudocode. So what is this flow chart? Actually, why we, first of all, you should know why we need to have a flow chart. Flow chart, right? Flow chart denote that, whatever the logic behind that, right? Logic of the program, right? Logic of the program, right? How that, data flows moving, data flows, or the we say actions, right? Or the we can say task, what kind of a task following, and what would be the output, and what are the inputs, right? And what are the for example we say uh, some conditions, right? Conditions, or we have conditions in the sense we can say decisions, right? Or these things. So flowchart, normally why we need the flowchart? To understand the system. That's the first thing. Understand the system. Which system? Right? The system is whatever the system. For example, we say I will take a small example, adding two numbers, add two numbers. So you are writing a program to add two numbers. So before writing the program, program is a programming is it comes for the development, right? We say the software development, right? Programmers are there, people who develop the computer system. For example, we say that. So because before jumping to the flowchart and pseudocode, I want to clarify what is the importance of the flowchart, and what do you mean by the pseudocode? What is the what is the gravity of these things? So to understand that, you should have some understanding about the programming concept, right? What do you mean by the computer programming? Computer programming means it's a series of instructions. If you don't understand anything what I am saying, you can ask question. You can disturb me, right? You can interrupt
Okay,
me,
sir.
right? Anytime. That is, you can use your microphone and you can say, sir, I have a question. That is totally fine. Okay. Series of instructions, or we say that series of commands, right? So that's the program. Computer program means we are giving a computer instructions, or the activity programs, or instructions, right? Ask them to, okay, you do it, you do that. So that means we are giving instruction to the computer to do some certain task. So that is what we mean by the computer programs, right? So programmer or the developer, we say the computer software developer, right? In the industry, in the software industry, we say that software developer. So software developer is a genius person. He's not a normal person, right? Software developer කෙනෙක් වෙන්න බැහැ නිකන්, right? So software developer has high skills of computer programming languages. He know the logics, he know the programming concept, right? Everything. And he is the person who developed the computer software, and who with not only the develop this computer software, he should know, he should test the system, right? And he should run the system, right? He should find out the errors, and he should figure out the errors, and he have to clarify those errors, and he have to fix those errors. So that's what they in Sri Lanka we say, MIT, for example Virtusa, right? Even the DMS, there are many software for example, in these all companies, the software development companies, most of them are in Orion City in Dematagoda. So that is IT hub in Sri Lanka, right? So they have many developers, right? Virtusa, MIT, right? And even the DVMS, and there are code gen. There are, you should have some understanding about what is this software development as well. Anyway, so we come to your topic. Now we are going to add two numbers, right? So how you define, how do you elaborate, right? How do you figure out this adding two numbers in a flowchart? So we will go on and discuss. Okay, I think, how many flowchart you have drawn so far, Baba? I ask a question. How many flowchart you have drawn so far?
Sir, in school,
Yeah, yeah.
sir, we drew like 10, yeah,
Ah,
10,
okay. Right. Okay.
15.
Okay. You know the symbols, right? You are aware of the
Yes, sir.
symbols. Okay. This is start symbol. This is end symbol. And we have another symbol. What is this symbol? Rectangle symbol. Actions.
Flow lines.
No, this is actions.
Yeah, that one actions.
Yes. This is rectangle actions, or you can say task. What are the tasks under that particular program? You have to, insert into under rectangle box, right? And other one is input and output. That is same thing, rectangle, but some curve is there at the end of each corner, left and right corner. That is called input and output, right? That is called input and output. Then we have other one, diamond symbol. Diamond symbol indicate the decision, right? Decision, or we can say condition. Whatever the condition you are applying. For example, we say you toss a coin, so you will get, okay, head or tail, something like that. Yes or no. Decisions. And end. Actually, and we have another one, loop. Loop means it's like a repetition, right? That means you are doing something until some condition is satisfied. Or you do something until some condition is unsatisfied. So that is, either way you can get it. Repetition, it's like a loop, right? We use that while or do while or for loop. So we will talk about these things later, right? These are programming concept, right? So the flow chart, so these things are merely used in a pseudocode, right? Pseudocode. Right, here flow chart. So I think you are clear on these things, Baba?
Yes, sir. That's clear, sir.
Very good. Okay, then we'll straight away we'll go to the exercise. First one, I want to draw a flow chart. Draw a flow chart, right? You toss the coin, right? To toss you toss the coin, and then if the coin shows head, right? Head means you අපි රුපියලක් උඩ දාමුකෝ රුපියලක් toss එක දැම්ම රුපියල කාසියකින් we will get a head එක කියන්නේ රුපියල 1 කියන එක. අනිත් පැත්තේ තියෙන්නේ symbol of අපේ රාජ්‍ය ලාංඡනය, right? Head or else if we toss the coin we see we get it tail, right? Right, tail. Okay, so this is our very small program, right? Very small flow chart. So can you come up with the answer, Baba? I want to draw a flow chart, right? Draw a flow chart and pseudocode. Hurry up. I will give you 1 minute, right?
Okay, sir.
You understand the question, right?
Yes, sir.
Great. Give me 1 second. Right. You image you are finished or you are still doing?
Sir, still doing.
Okay, no worries. You take your time. You have my WhatsApp number.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so after that you can take a screenshot and send it to me. Is it possible?
Okay, sir.
Or you can share your desktop. Either way you can do it. It is easy, you can do it. I think you didn't see me, right? Right, I think I didn't off my I closed my camera. So can you see me?
Yes, sir, can see.
Okay. So my name is Samantha, right? So I were, teach in Cambridge, I think more than 12 years, I guess, right? Uh, so I think you are my like 30 or 40 student. I can't remember because I have a lot of students from I had a lot of students from Gateway, Lyceum, even the Royal Institute I had, but last yeah I think 3 years back, and most of them are Gateway, Lyceum. and these Lakeland and Leeds, those kind of international school, and Sussex also there, right? Right.
Sir, when like if the coin is heads, display heads, right, sir?
Yeah, yeah. You need to display head. That's it. And after you have to after that end the program, right? You have to close it. That's it.
Okay.
Small program, right?
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah. Ask.
Sir, when you display head, sir,
Yeah.
does the no connect to the end shape?
Yeah. It's like this. Baba. So
Oh, okay,
whatever.
sir, I found it, sir.
Okay.
Sir, when sir, I'm almost done, sir. When you toss a coin, should I like for that shape, sir? Should I use a rectangle or that parallelogram, sir?
Now, what do you mean by toss the coin? What do you mean by that, Baba? It is a
Action,
action.
action.
So action denote under what?
Rectangle, sir.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Sir, done.
Okay, is it possible to share your screen?
Sir, can I send a picture to WhatsApp, sir?
Ah, okay, that's fine. No worries. Do it. I'm waiting for your WhatsApp message.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I got it. Let me give 1 second to put my email. I think then I can show you. Right. I think we can access from my email that one. Right. It's my email. Right. Okay, this is your answer, right? Okay, great. So start. Start is okay. Toss coin, right? That is okay. If coin is said, good. No. Yes. Display head, correct. No. Display tails, right? That is fine. And end, okay. Yeah, that is fine. This is correct, Baba, right? This is
Okay, sir.
perfectly right, right? So this is how I think you are aware. But Baba, this ඊතල, this arrow head, you should know like this, right? හරියට පොඩ්ඩක් clear වෙන්න. මෙතන මෙතන භාගයට දාන්න එපා. මොකද මේක
Okay, sir.
මේ data flow එකක් නේ. So we have to show it, right? Properly we have to show
Okay, sir.
it, right? And this is also, see, you have to don't disconnect, you have to connect it. This is the flow chart. No, every time the flow should be there. Okay. Okay,
Okay,
this
sir.
is good. Okay, now same thing, can you do it pseudocode? Because we will learn flowchart and pseudocode at the same time. That is the best option, right? අපි flowchart එකක් අඳිනවා, ඒකට we have to write on the pseudocode. So then only you can get the get to know both at once. Right. Can you do the pseudocode for this?
Okay, sir.
All right. I just, I just want to, you do the pseudocode. Meanwhile, I just want to, have a, create a Zoom link to tomorrow my class. The parents are asking. So I just disconnect the share. You can do your pseudocode, right?
Sir, I did it, sir.
Okay. Give me 1 second, Baba. Give me
Okay,
one
sir.
minute. Right. So, right. Did you WhatsApp me that?
No, sir.
Is it possible to WhatsApp?
Sir, I'll send it.
Okay, great.
Sir, I'm not sure about that answer, sir.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, let me put it to my email. That is easier. Then you can see your answer as well. Here you go. Yes. Okay. I just open my email. That email. Great. Right. Okay, start. That is fine. Start, I think better. Normally it's called begin, right? That is also fine, but better you use begin. Right. Begin. What is this? This FTR. What is this, Baba? For the
Sir, which one, sir?
this one.
Yeah, sir.
What is
Sir,
that?
I have cut it, sir.
Cut. RU. Okay, toss coin. Toss the coin. Okay, that is fine. If coin equal head. That is fine. If coin you can ඕනනම් මෙහෙම වරන් දාන්නත් පුළුවන් නැතුණත් කමන්නේ. Head එක දානවා නම් ඔම කමන්නේ. That is okay.
Okay,
ඒක
sir.
දාන්න ඕනෙත් නැහැ. It's okay. Your answer is okay. Then display right, display heads. That is fine. Else, okay, if else, okay, this is good. You have to use caps, right? And display, or you can say output, right? Whatever. Display also correct, right? This is, I just give the another word. End if, okay, this is end if, and this is finish. Good, right?
Sir, I have seen some
And
pseudocodes,
you,
sir. They display endif like 3 times, sir. Why is that? They put endif.
yeah,
They
because
use
they,
it multiple times.
yeah, multiple time because of they have many conditions. Here, this is only one condition, right? If,
Okay, sir.
else, if you have only, if you start from if, one if, it will end if finishes free one if. If you have in top, if you have one if, then again it finish before this, right? End if. That's how it works. Don't worry, I will teach those things today itself. Hurry. Here metana baba එක mistake එකක්. You have to end it, right? දැන් මේක program එක end වෙන්න එපේ. You have to finish it here by
So,
using
sir,
end.
after endif, should I use end?
Definitely, right? Because මේ program එක end වෙන්න එපේ. Your program should be end, right? So end should be mentioned. Got it?
Okay, sir.
හරි. ඔය අපි පොඩි එකක් කරේ. හරි. දැන් එතකොට I'll come to the another small theory stuff, right? Give me a take my whiteboard. Okay. I just want to ask, if other teachers using this interactive whiteboard, how about your teachers? How about Cambridge teachers? Are they use?
Sir, they just like prepare. They don't like do like this. They like show do a presentation, and they
Ah,
ask. They don't like teach properly, sir.
okay, right. No worries. Okay, then next one, Baba. What we do? Okay, a small thing. We control structures. This is small theory concept. Control structures of the programming, right? We have three control structure, Baba. First one is, I think you know these things, sequence. Second one is selection, right? Third one is repetition, right? Okay. This sequence, Baba, that means one after the other. One after the other. That is called sequence, right? Selection means it's a condition, or we say condition decision. That's a decision. එක්ක true වෙනවා එක්ක false වෙනවා. Yes, no. That is called selection. Right? Sequence is a one after the other. For example, if somebody asks me, okay, can you spell numbers 1 to 10 sequentially? That means 1 to 10. I am saying that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that is how I am sequentially, or one after the other, one after the another, or one after the other, I am spell out the numbers 1 to 10. That is called sequence, for example, right? Here there's another one is a repetition. Repetition is, we say that another technical term I can say, repetition or iterative. Some advanced word, iterative, you just know. Because actually I am very good, I am very familiar with computer science, and I am very love to teach computer science rather than ICT, because computer science is even this Cambridge syllabus is a very how I call it, it's very
Advanced.
yeah, standard, very standard, right? So I love to teach, because we also teach when I was in kids, when I was in my degrees and all, we were done computer science, right? So it's matching with your this Cambridge syllabus. It's very far more similar things, because ICT is just to just touching things, but in computer science subject, even the grade 8 computer science, some part are coming to the O level ICT local syllabus. That's how the syllabus differentiate local and Cambridge. Even the more than edexcel more than edexcel also far more similar with the local syllabus, but Cambridge it's different than edexcel and local, because because during my experience, because I taught these all three syllabus up to A level, so I am very familiar. I know what is best. Right here, iteratively, iterative means it's keep on doing something until some condition is satisfied. That is called, we say, looping. Looping can loop එකක් වගේ කැරකෙනවා. Loop until some condition is loop එක කැඩෙන්නේ condition is satisfied වුණොත් විතරයි. Right. So these are the three control instruction. Even every advanced programming languages, these are there. These only these things are there. So every programmer, every developer, every software engineer should familiar with these control structures. So depending on the computer programming languages, the syntax are changed, only that, but concept is same, right? Conceptually, programming, object oriented programming concept is same. Right. Okay. Now we'll come to the sequence. Now we will draw. Okay. I will come to. I think I have some slide. Even we'll say this side. Okay. Before that, I will come like this. Okay. Uh, can you do this quickly? Draw a flow chart. Adding two numbers. ටක් ගාලා කරන්න හරියට.
Okay, sir.
Adding two numbers. Numbers දෙකක් add කරන්න තියෙන එච්චරයි. That's it. And you need to get the answer. Right? Sorry, you have to display the answer. Display කියලා දාගන්නකො. Display the answer. Display the answer. Right? Adding two numbers and display the answer.
Done, sir.
Okay. Can you send it to me?
Okay, sir, I'll send it.
Okay, I got it. Right, check my email. This one, right? Okay. Spark input N1, N2. Okay. Sum equal N1, N2. Great. Okay. Display total. See, that is all. Make a hurry, but there are a small mistake you have done. So the method total you put the total. Where's the total? Here I don't see any total. So there should be a sum. Same name you have to use. It's like this. How it. I will tell you how the computer memory works like this. These are number input N1, N2. Right? You can say okay, that is fine. You can say better. You can say number one, number two. You can use we can synonyms. We can use synonyms, and you can use some short terms. That is fine, but get it clear. you know then if why this flowchart, what is the meaning of flowchart? By looking at the flowchart, someone can understand. දැන් මම වෙන කවුරු හරි බැලුවොත් මේක තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද්ද මේ N1 N2 කියන්නේ? What is this? Sometimes some question, somebody can ask, okay, I can't understand. Better to use input number one and number two. Or when you give the name for the variable, this is very critical for the programming. Variables means a kind of identifier we use for our programming concept, right? Identifier, like it could be a digit, it could be a name, it could be a whatever the thing, right? Identifier. So variables assign karna like this. Now you put that n. So n should be here, n1, here n2, right? This is computer RAM, random access memory. This is a volatile memory, right? So when you run the program, these variables will be created temporarily in this computer memory. These are memory location. We say 001, 002, something like that. So in the 001 location, there's a name called N1. So we create a N1, and another one is N2. And you are adding these two numbers, okay, two variables, whatever the values under this. So this is a variable. Remember, this is a variable. You are putting values into the variables. That is means like 10 or 20, something like that, right? So how these values you are entering, at the time of run this particular program, run this particular program. When you run this particular program, only you are adding values, right? So at the moment, this is like a template, right? Whatever the two numbers you can run under this program. That's what. So computer program is a kind of a template. What do you mean by template? It's work for whatever the values. Some, not only all the values. Some values you can put it to the reject. Okay, we say -1. We can say, okay, -1 not allowed, something like that. So we can put conditions. So we will talk later. But here in the computer memory, when you run this particular program or run this particular application or run this particular module, right? How this computer memory behave. So this is the behavior. They create N1 and N2. Those are the variables. And when you run the particular program, whatever the values you are entering, it takes, it read it, and we say that it scan it and read it, put it to the computer memory like this. And here you say that sum, okay, sum is there. Then you say that n1 plus n2, right? These symbols you have to write properly. නැත්තම් මෙතන minus වගේ පේන්නේ. එතකොට මෙතන you are adding like this. Now your sum should be 30 after running this particular program. Then display, what is this total? You create another variable called total, but nothing is there under this according to this program, this total is still blank, but you create a variable called total, but you put nothing here. But sum, you assign these values to the sum. So you have to display sum. තේරුණා නේද? Your mistake.
Yes, sir.
Oh. මේක මොකද ඔයා mistake එක උනේ ඔයා මේ sum කියන එකක් අරගෙන තියෙනවා. Sorry, total එක. Total is something new variable. So display total කිව්වොත් ඇත්තටම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් default every this kind of a variable you will display 0 because nothing is there under this particular variable, no values, blank. But you have to display some. Okay, correct. I think you are clear on this, right? So because I just want to talk about how that computer memory behavior, then only you can really understand how this particular program run. Right, so every program, the computer memory, there are some behaviors. So when you analyze the behavior patterns of that particular computer program, right, then only you can understand the program very easy. That's why I want to teach you that as well. Okay, this is fine, Baba. Okay, can you write a pseudocode, hurry up, for this?
Okay, sir.
If you finish, you just WhatsApp me, right?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, after inputting the two numbers, sir, should I write then or just continue the sum?
No, yeah, then is also good. You can use then, right?
Okay, sir.
That is fine. Right, I got it. Baba, where's your, I mean, home, your location? Where are you?
Sir, Makumbura.
Sorry?
Sir, Makumbura.
Makumbura.
Yeah, sir.
It's in Madara, right?
No, sir. Near
Ah,
Kottawa, sir.
Makumbura. Ah,
Yeah, sir.
Kottawa. Ah, okay, okay. Sorry, sorry. Right. All right, I put this on. Right, begin input number 1, number 2. That's what, Baba. Make them N1 කියන එක දන්නේ නැහැ කවුරුත්. Nobody knows what is this N1. So you didn't
Sir,
define.
in school they give marks for that.
Yeah, that is fine, but better you practice number 1, number 2.
Okay, sir.
Because then everybody knows that මොකද මේ කවුරු හරි දන්නේ නැති එක්කෙනෙක් කියුවොත් එයාට understanding එකක් තියෙන. ඒකයි that is the meaning of the flow chart. Here that is fine. Then input number 1, number 1. Here you don't want to put then. Then එක අපිට වෙන්න ඕනේ if some condition then
Okay, sir.
else like this. Then again එතෙන්ට. Okay, right. Here input number 1, number 2 sum, display sum. Right, that is fine. Baba මෙතන endif එකක් එන්නේ නැහනේ. We didn't do any selection no. මේක වැරදි.
Oh, sir, I forgot to cut it, sir.
Yeah, මෙතන we don't have if endif only come if you have a if on the top. If else and if. That's the pattern. Right? Endif එකේ pattern එක like this, like this. It's like this. We say if A greater than B something, right? Then else something and if, right? Right. දැන් බලන්න මේකත් මම පෙන්නන්නම්. දැන් මෙතන අර අපි කරපු එකම. Here start input x, input y. This is the action x plus y sum, output sum end. This is sequence structure. Here pseudocode begin input xy x plus y sum. දැන් මෙහෙම ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් මේක. sum arrow එකක් දාලා x plus y. Normally pseudocode එකේ Cambridge වල මෙහෙමත් කරනවා. sum arrow head එක sum එකට x plus y. It's like this, you are adding x plus y and assign. This is called assigning. Remember that, assigning. This arrowhead again can assigning to this value to the sum variable. Right? This arrowhead. Right. All right. All right. So I will give another example. You have to write a pseudocode flowchart, calculate payment. Payment would be hourly rate into number of hours. Display pay. Can you do it? It's like this payment. Per 1 hour, we say example, hourly rate, 1 hour, 1000. Number of hours, we say 8 hours, 8,000 per day. It's like a payment. This is, workers' payment or the whatever the worker. If you want to calculate the payment would be hourly rate into number of hours. පැයකට කීයද number of hours. පැය කීයද? Right?
The pseudocode, right, sir?
And a flow chart. You do
Okay.
you write first, you draw the flow chart, then we'll go for the pseudocode.
Sir, is that pay equal hourly rate into number of hours?
Yeah, Baba, you understand the logic. Then make it balance. It's like this, no? You have to first understand the concept to your mind. You take a worker, for example, we say electrician. Electrician, hourly rate. එයා පැයකට ගන්න we say 500 rupees charge කරනවා. 1 hour. එයා පැය 5ක් වැඩ කරනවා නම් 5 hours නේ. එතකොට 500 1 hour නම් පැය 5ට 5 into 500. 2500 payment එක නේ. Got it?
Okay, sir.
This
So,
is
sir, in
payment. Oh, yeah, tell me.
sir, in the decision making tab, sir, I have to write pay equal number of hours into that rate.
Yeah, Baba, why you have a decision making here? What is the decision you are going to do? Normally, in a control structure, we have sequence, selection, and repetition. So you mean the decision means it's a selection. Is there any selection? Do you want to do any selection here? Am I talking about the selection in here? I say that just to calculate the payment. I have given the formula. Formula would be payment equal hourly rate into number of hours. Very simple term. Payment. Sorry. So I don't think you want to apply the decision here. There is no decision as such. You just, this is a, actually this control structure would be the sequence one after the other. You are adding the, for example, I will take, you start the program, you input the hourly rate, you input the number of hours, you do the calculations, right? And right, you get the answer.
Sir, can you teach that again, sir? I didn't understand that.
Okay, Baba. I'll okay, I straight away do the flow chart to you, right? It's like this. You can start, right? Okay. Then I am going to input hourly rate, input number of hours. This is fine, right? Okay. Now I am going to calculate the payment. Or you can say equal done. I'll put a equal. Multiply. Should be multiply, not paddy cream. Not like this. Multiply number of hours. This is the rectangle shape. That means the action. Next one, output payment. End the program. Got it?
Yes, sir. Now got it.
Oh, so very simple. Mulimma input, we just input the hourly rate and number of hours. After that, we do the calculations, hourly rate into number of hours, you get the payment. Then you display the payment and you end the program. This is a sequence structure. See, one after the other. This is called one after the other. Make a gara, then this and finish. There is no selection here. No selection. No repetition. This is the sequence. Sequence structure. Can you write a pseudocode for this?
Okay, sir. Sir, can I write this flowchart?
Yeah, you draw it. You finish, Baba?
So I'm almost done.
Okay. Right, I got it. Right. Right. Here, okay, good. Here, what? Again, you put a end if. No need. Begin.
Okay.
Input hourly rate. Input number of hours. That is good. Input hourly rate. No need this. You can say input hourly rate, comma, number of hours. So we have to eliminate in a programming languages. Remember, in a programming languages, when you called, you have to eliminate the duplications. Duplicate වචන දාන්නේ නැහැ. හරි? Duplications, redundancy, no need, right? We have to eliminate. Right. එතකොට මේක අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. Here, okay, this is මම දැන් මෙතන කලින් කිව්වා. You can't use වැඩි කිරීම. Multiply. මේක program එක ඔයා මේක ලිව්වොත් මේකට මාර්ක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම wrong දාන්න. මොකද you have done 3 mistakes. Here you are duplicating words, and here you put a wrong. Operators, Baba, you should know the operators. Arithmetic operation. ARITH, METIC. Arithmetic operators. Right? In a computer, we have 4 arithmetic operators. Addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. Right? Multiplication symbol is like this. Star එක මම කිව්වනේ star එක. මේක ඇවිල්ලා division, subtraction, අඩු කිරීම. So these are the arithmetic operation. That is done by the ALU, arithmetic and logical unit in the CPU, central processing unit. Right. We'll come to those things later when we do the classes. Here you have done this is for no payment, PA. Right? This is wrong. Right? එතකොට මේක ඔයාගේ you have to understand 3 mistake, only 1 input. You can use input hourly rate, number of hours, payment, hourly rate multiply number of hours, right? Then display payment end. Right. තේරුණා නේද? Right.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, same thing. Condition. මේක selection එකක් එනවා here. You write the same program addition to one thing. If number of hours greater than 40, your payment would be for extra hours 1 point rate with rate 1 point with rate 1.5. Got it? Understand
Yes,
what I
sir.
said? ඒ කියන්නේ මෙහෙමයි. මේක සිංහලෙන් කියනවා නම් පැය 40ට වඩා වැඩිපුර වැඩ කරොත් කවුරු හරි වර්කර් කෙනෙක් අපි තුමු පැය 50ක් වැඩ කරා කියලා. So we have to get the extra working hours. He has worked 50 hours, but general working hours is 40 hours. He has worked more than 10 hours. So for the extra hours, the rate would be 1.5. So then payment would be for the extra hours, right? Hourly rate would be 1.5 into extra hours. What? 10 hours. Right? That's how you have to calculate. Can you draw the flow chart for this? තේරුණා නේද?
Sir, can you show the question again?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, sir.
Same thing, payment, you are calculating the payment, but there's an extra additional, it's like a rate. Hourly
Sir,
rate,
number
it's
of
like
hours
this.
is
Yeah, number of hours. Yes.
Yes, sir. Is it 10 hours?
No, baba. 10 hours කියලා ගත්තේ. It's an example I got.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
It's an example, no. Logic behind like this. Then මෙහෙමනේ let me clarify. Then that payment would become like this. Hourly rate, right? Here we have hourly rate, no. Hourly rate into number of hours. Number of, here you have to come number of extra hours into 1.5. You got it?
Yes, sir.
I කියලා දෙන්න. It's like this. Very simple. You just think about the extra hours. You are clear with this. This is the normal general payment. Extra hour
Yes,
payment,
sir.
how you are going to calculate? It's like this. Extra hours payment would be number of extra hours. Got it? Number of extra hours multiply by hourly rate multiply by 1.5. Got it? තේරුණාද නැද්ද?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, good. එතකොට හදිසියවත්, for example, if I am working 50 hours, how is going to be calculate my payment? Can you tell me? Assuming that I am working 50 hours. How do you calculate my payment? Baba, can you tell me?
Yes, sir.
For example, I am working 50 hours.
Yes, sir.
I am asking from you, how do you calculate my payment? According to
Sir,
this
50,
program, how do you calculate my payment? I am working 50 hours. මම පැය 50ක් වැඩ කරනවා.
sir, 10 into 1.5.
No, why this 10?
Sir, because of the extra hours.
Okay, 10 into 1.5. එච්චරද? ඒ කියන්නේ පැය 10 වැඩි කරලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ නේ 1.5 වලින්. මොකද්ද වැඩි
Yeah, sir.
කරන්නේ?
50.
Yeah, මම වැඩ කරනවා 50 hours. I am working 50 hours.
Yes, sir.
So remember, මම කියන්න, I am working 50 hours. How do you calculate my payment? That was my question. So then you have to think, okay, now sir say that, okay, sir, working 50 hours. So but here this condition, first we have to find the 40 hours. For the 40 hours, normal payment. It's like this. Then hourly rate into hourly hour number of hours. That is for the 40 hours. That is for the 40 hours as this, according to this program. Then I am working 50 hours. That means I am working additional 10 hours because condition, then 10 hours because I am working more than 40 hours. Then extra hours would be 10 hours. For the 10 hours, how the treatment is comes, 10 hours, then my rate is 1.5 rate. Then 10 hours into hourly rate into 1.5. Then that is for the extra 10 hours my payment. Then you have to add those extra payment for the 10 hours plus for the 40 hours general payment. That was my total payment. Got it?
Okay, sir.
තේරුණාද ඒක? පොඩ්ඩක්
So,
හිතන්න.
sir, 10, the hourly rate to find the payment, sir,
Okay.
1.5 into 10 plus 40.
10 plus 40 නෙවෙයිනේ බබා. 10 40 ඇවිල්ලා වෙනවා. මෙහෙමනේ දැන් අපේ here the condition is 40 the general term normal rate එක hourly rate එක සාමාන්‍ය අපි හිතමු hourly rate එක 1000යි කියලා. hourly rate එක 1000ට මම පැය 40ක් වැඩ කරනවා. I am working 40 hours. Then 40 into 1000, no, that is 40,000. Right? But I am saying 50 hours. Then I am working extra 10 hours. Then my rate is 1.5. That means mama 1000ක් rate එකකට 1000 නම් පැයට 1.5 කියන්නේ එතකොට මම 1500ක් මට pay කරන්න. So 1500 per hour rate, for example, right? Then 1500 into 10. That was my additional extra hours payment. But I have already gained 40 hours. That means 1000 into 40. That is 40,000 plus 1500 into 10. That is 15,000. Then altogether my total payment will do 55,000 for according to this example. I mean, if you take 40 hours, if you take 50 hours, right? If somebody says that, okay, I am working 50 hours, that's how the calculation comes. That means you have to first find the 40 hours payment, then you have to find the After 40 hours, how many additional hours? For the additional hours, there will be a different payment method. That is rate into 1.5. Because normal rate is 1000 for example, then 1.5 means 1500ක්. තේරුණාද ඔයාට මං කියන එක?
So, sir, 1500 into 1.5.
නෑනේ බබා. මෙහෙමයි මම දැන් 1500 ගත්ත එක්සාම්පල් එකකට. ඔයාට ඕන ගානක් දාන්න පුළුවන්. It's like this, no? When you run the program, baba, you can say first time employee working hours, we say 30. 30 නම් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑනේ. 30 නම් කෙලින්ම how it comes. Normal hourly rate into number of hours. Right? It's a payment. There is no why. My condition is this additional payment comes the employee work more than 40 hours. Here 30, no. So no additional payment, just to find
Yeah,
the
sir.
general payment. That's why next time I say, somebody say that, okay, employee work 50 hours. Then 50 hours now, then we have to find the first of all under
1.5 into 5,
wait
50 hours.
no wrong. First 50 hours, no. 50 hours. For the 50 hours, first 40 hours, what is the payment? 40 hours. So 40 hourly rate into number of hours. That is, according to this example, 40 into whatever the rate, we say 1000. That is 40,000 according to this example. But how many additional hours?
10.
50 to 40, 50 minus 40, you will get 10 extra hours work. For the extra hours, payment will be calculated. What's the formula? Extra hours into rate, normal rate, what? Hourly rate into 1.5. That means here, for example, according to this answer, 10 into hourly rate is 1000 into 1.5. That means here
Okay, sir.
50, 10,000, 15,000. Then my total payment would be normal general 40 hours. I am getting 40,000, but I work additional 10 hours. That is rate is different rate 1.5. Then it is comes as 15,000. Then my total payment is 55,000. Got it?
Okay, sir. Got it.
So this is the way the calculation happen in this particular program. So when you take 30, there is no additional hourly rate because it's below 40 or equal 40. But our condition is this: your number of working hours should be more than 40. Then only you are getting additional payment apart from the normal payment. That means at the end of the day, that particular payment get two payment, for the extra hours payment and the general payment. General payment for the 40 hours, extra hours for the more than 40 hours. How many hours extra he will get for the 1.5 rate? Here only normal rate. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's the program I want you to draw the logic. This is the logic, right? I show the logic now. Now you have to come up with a flow chart first.
Sir,
Okay.
like the one in red color is not clear, sir.
Clear, no?
No, not clear, sir. That like the
නෑ මේක අවදාලා
numbers,
නෑනේ.
sir.
මේක මේක
Yes,
අදාළ
sir.
නැහැ.
Can you write it?
නෑ, it's not related.
Sir, for the blue color one.
Yeah, then
Okay,
mama,
sir.
here I show you, Baba. I got two examples. I just want to show you how the logic behind that. Then oya oka hitala, you have to understand the logic. I got some two inputs, 30 hours and 50 hours. I just want to elaborate how the logic behind that. Then you have to come up with a program now. You know how to calculate. There are two equations now, right? One for general, one for extra. Got it? But to extra hours, it only goes because of this condition. So now you have to decide where this condition should apply.
Sir, can understand? Sir, can you show the question?
Okay, question එක බබා මෙහෙමයි. question එක මම දැන් මෙතන question එක නැහැ. I will write again question. මම එමුණොත් මේක මකන්න වෙනවා. I will erase this. I will write the question. My දැන් question එක ඔයාට දැන් කලින් කරපු program එකනේ. මම ඒකට additional දැම්මේ මොකද්ද? additional දැම්මේ if number of hours greater than 40 නම් payment would be rate of 1.5. This is the only thing I have add earlier flowchart what you have drawn already in your book. ඔයා ඕකේ ඔයා මුලින්ම ඇන්දේ first of all you have done general payment equal hourly rate into number of hours.
Sir, so sir, have to add this part in like after payment equal hour rate into number of hours.
Yeah.
Okay,
ඔව්
sir.
මේ ඔයා මෙහෙමයි ඔයා ඕක try කරන්නකො මුලින්ම දැන් ඔයාට තේරෙන විදිහ මම ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාට ඕක දැන් මම පෙන්නලම ඇඳලා පෙන්නන්නම්. දැන් ඔයාට තේරෙන්න ඕනේ කොතෙන්ටද ඕක දාන්න ඕනේ. දැන් ඉස්සල්ලා ඔයා ඕක එව්වන දැන් මෙතන දැන් පොඩ්ඩයි මම ඒක පෙන්නන්න. මේ තියෙන්නේ දැන් මේකනේ. නෑ මේක නෙවෙයි. කො මේකේ. flow chart එක මට පෙන්නුවා නේද? right. හරි. මේක flow chart එක ඇන්දේ නැද්ද?
Drew, sir.
මට එව්වද?
No, sir.
මට ඒක එවන්න.
Okay, sir.
ෆොටෝ එක ගහද්දි හරියට ඒ කියන්නේ මේ මට මේල් එකට එවද්දි හරියට ඒ කියන්නේ vertical එවන්න. එතකොට මට ලේසි. WhatsApp එකට දාද්දි එව්වනේ right. Right.
Sir, can you show the question?
Yeah, wait, I'll just check this. Okay. මෙතන ස්ටාර් දාන්න ඕනේ බබා. එතන ස්ටාර් නේ. right. display payment. හරි. දැන් මෙතන right. Here payment hourly rate into number of hours, right? Input hourly rate, input number of hours. එතකොට මෙතනදී දාන්න ඕනේ ඔයා condition එක if number of hours greater than 40. Got it? Greater than 40 නම් මේක yes. මේක no නම් මොකක්ද එන්නේ? no නම් මෙතෙන්ට එනවා. හරිනේ?
Okay, sir.
no නම් මෙතන. yes නම් ඔයා අර මම කියපු condition එක දාන්න ඕන. මොකද්ද දාන්න ඕන?
Sir,
මේම කරමු මේම අපි මේක මේම මං කියන්න මේක අපි ඔයාලට
Okay.
ඒ ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ අපි මේක මෙහෙම කරමු. ඒක නැත්තම් වෙලා යනවා. අපි මේක ඔයාලට මම එකපාරම මේක කියලා දෙන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට ඔළුවට යයි. right. මෙන්න ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක. බලන්න මේක ලයින් කීයකින්ද ඉවර කරලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා. right. very short and sweet විදිහට මේක දීලා. මේක මෙතන start කියලා එන්න ඕනේ. start input hours rate. very simple. right. hours less than or equal 40. තේරුණාද condition එක? මම කිව්වේ 40ට වඩා වැඩි. condition would be hours should be more than 40. 40 නම් තමයි payment equal 40 hours into rate plus hours into 40. That is for the extra hours. 1.5 into rate. Here, if it is less than 40, less than or equal 40, normal pay equal number of hours into rate. Right? This is finally print pay. Normally, this is the correct way. When you join or merge the line, you can use this circle symbol. Right? තේරුණා නේද? හරිම ලේසි. එතකොට මේක you have to know this one. මේක තේරුණාද බබා? මේ මොකද්ද මෙන්න මේක කොහොමද තේරෙනවනේ? You know, after before, you know, less than 40 hours, less than or equal 40 hours, you are getting normal payment. But if it is a more than, that's what I said, you have to calculate the two payment. This is for the general payment, 40 hours into the rate number of the rate per hour. Then you have to find the extra hours, that is hours, whatever the here you put hours, you have to minus 40, then you will get extra hours. Then you have to multiply by 1.5 and rate. Got it?
yes, sir.
Right? Can you draw this?
Okay, sir.
Baba harida?
Okay, sir.
Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you write a හොඳටම තේරුණාද? Did you understand properly this?
Yes, sir.
Right. Can you write a pseudocode for this? Can you start?
Okay, sir. So when using writing the pseudocode, can write then.
Baba finish.
So when writing that, can use then.
ඕනෙත් නැහැ. If you have if no, then you can use. Okay. Balana here very simple term how they define it. Begin input hours, input rate, input hours, say there is no duplication. Input hours, comma rate. Right? Here if hours condition less than or equal 40, then see they use then as you said. If na use කරන්න පුළුවන්. If Condition after condition only you have to use then, right? That's how it comes. We can't use then everywhere. Remember that, right? We can't use everywhere. You have to use then if, then condition, if condition, then only then payment. See, what is this? This is for which hours? Normal hours. Normal hours payment. Normal hours payment, very simple. Hours, number of hours into rate. 30 නම් පැය 30ට රේට් එක 1000යි. 30000යි. උදාහරණ example. Else pay 40 into rate. This is for 40 hours. Then here plus mark. Then again hours minus 40. This is for finding extra hours. Then again rate into 1.5. You know, ඕනම එකක් every value if you multiply by 1, same value, no? Got it? That's what rate into 1 means. Same. We say rate is 1000. 1000 into 1, again 1000 comes. Why this 1.5? Rate into 1.5 means if you take rate 1000, 1.5 means then 1500. That's why here it shows like this. Here you will get extra additional hours. For example, we say 50 hours, then you will get 10. 10 into rate. Rate means normal we say 1000. Then 1.5 means rate 1 and 1000 money, right? It's same as 1000. 1.5 means then like this. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Baba අපි අදට class එක නතර කරමු, right? So how did you feel this class? How can you give me the comments?
Good, sir.
Uh-huh.
Can understand.
Okay. Right. Okay, then we will continue. When do you have a test, Baba?
Sir, day after tomorrow.
Oh, what things you want to discuss?
And sir, more questions, sir.
More questions on flowchart and pseudocode.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then tomorrow
Sir,
we will
algorithm, sir.
algorithms.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Okay, then tomorrow we will discuss the algorithms.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.